Okay, hello friends. Here we are again. Mike Dorn for North Pole TV. Okay, today we're at Erin Mills Town Center. Been here before. Today we are going to ask people about a hat I made. Yes, a hat. Uh, the idea came to me some time ago when my local grocer, Metro grocery stores, all of a sudden started allowing their employees to wear the religious headwear, the hijab on the checkout girls, and the guys have the little fez thing or whatever it is. So like this is a recent thing, and I felt threatened. Whenever I walk in and I see Islamic headwear on the employees, it's like, what store am I shopping in? It didn't used to be like this, and people say, well, it's changing, you have to accept it. Well, if Metro wants to accept, or any companies want to accept their employees making loud religious statements, and that's what the hijab is. It's a loud religious statement that can be seen at a distance from any angle that they're Muslims, okay? It's loud. And so as I say, I feel challenged and threatened when I see these in my local grocery on the employees. So I thought, what can I do? It's either like I go to different stores further and further afield to find stores that do not allow their employees to wear religious headwear on the job. At first I thought that was, but why should I have to do that? And so then this is the idea I came up with. It's a hat that allows me to feel okay with myself for giving my business to companies who allow their employees to wear Islamic headwear on the job. And it's not just Islamic. If it was Hindus, their women sometimes wear scarves on the job. If I walked in my local grocery and the Hindu women were all wearing the scarves on the job, I'd have a problem with that too, okay? So if they're going to allow their employees to wear it, then they're going to have to allow their customers to wear whatever we want as far as religious headwear goes. And I'll show you what I come up with. Hang on. Okay, this is it. This is my Jesus hat, and this is my solution to being able to shop now at stores that allow their employees to wear religious headwear on the job. So I'm here today at Erin Mills Town Center, not to go in the stores and challenge that yet. This is the first time I've worn it in public, and I want to get the public's thoughts on it, what they feel about it. I have 3 questions to ask. The first question is going to be, I made this hat and had the intention of wearing it in stores and stuff, but I haven't done that yet. And then I had people warn me, you might be attacked for wearing that hat. And so my first question is, do you feel that's a realistic concern, that someone might attack me for wearing a Jesus hat? The second question is, do you feel it's okay that I should be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices, like government offices? Get my license or birth certificate or not birth certificate, passport or whatever. Should I be allowed to wear this in government offices? Certainly, I think as a patron, as a citizen, I can. I'm wondering about employees, though, if they wanted to wear something similar. I'm not saying they would, but if they wanted to, they should be allowed to. And the third question is, if someone did attack me for my Jesus hat, would that be considered a hate crime? All right, so 3 pretty simple questions. Hopefully we'll get some people to stop and answer them to them. Now, I may not wear the hat the whole time because I've learned from experience, if you look really weird, you're doing something really weird, people tend not to want to stop and talk to you. So I'm going to want to probably take the hat off a lot of times just to get people to stop and talk, and then hopefully get more interviews that way. All right, I'll try it both ways, but I guess I'll start off, since I'm wearing it now, I'll wear it for a while, see how that goes, and if I don't get people to stop, I'll have to take it off, just for the interviews. But yeah, this is, I don't know, am I crazy? It seems like a solution. As I say, it's the only way that I can feel okay with myself for not submitting to these to Islam or or giving in to these stores who are submitting to Islam, it's the only way I can do business with them. Really. If you're going to let your employees wear all kinds of loud religious headwear, then guess what? Your customers can do the same thing. Okay, so that's where we are. Let's see how it goes. I've had people warn me that I might be physically attacked for wearing a Jesus hat. And so my first question is, do you feel that's a realistic concern?
No.
Okay. Second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm getting my license or a passport, no problem. If I was a government employee, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat?
Sure.
On the job, wearing my Jesus hat while I'm an employee, okay. And last question is, if someone did attack me for my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
Yes. If you attack someone because of their religious clothing, no matter what it is, that would be considered a hate crime. I personally think that you can wear as whatever religious symbols you want on the job, even if it's just like iconography. So your hat, I personally find rather silly, but I would never say that you shouldn't be able to wear your hat.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I agree with all that stuff, except I even agree with the silly part, but I'm trying to make a point. So that's great. But I just want to double check. So if you were a store owner, would you be okay with your employees wearing a religious head symbol like this?
Yes.
Very good. I appreciate that. Okay. Do you think that's a realistic concern?
I'm not sure whether you would be attacked for it, but that doesn't look interesting to me.
Okay. Second question is, I call it my Jesus hat, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
I don't see why not.
And if I was an employee of the government, should I be allowed to wear this in the government office?
That depends on whether they have rules against wearing religious objects like that.
Well, I think they allow the hijabs. Actually, I'm not 100% sure about that. Good point. And the third question is, if someone did physically attack me for my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
If it was for the hat, absolutely. Yeah, sure.
All right. See my hat? Yeah. I made a hat. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's right. Yeah. So the first question is, I made this hat to wear it in public, but I had some people warn me that I might be attacked for wearing the hat. Do you think that's a realistic concern?
She lets you know. She lets you know. Okay.
Can you say that a little clearer? I couldn't understand. Say it again.
Okay. I couldn't talk because the God fucking sees.
So, do you think I will be attacked for wearing it?
Yeah. You're gonna be attacked.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're very no.
Okay. And second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And if someone did attack me, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in stores?
You get the fucking thing killed them. What's that?
You think I should be allowed to wear it in stores?
Oh, this is government there. It's allowed. No.
Third question is, if I was attacked for my Jesus hat, do you think that should be considered a hate crime?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
But if someone
This
attacks
is no
someone
hate
for
crime. No.
hijab, would it be
Okay.
considered a hate crime?
This is non criminal.
But if I attacked for that, do you think that's a realistic concern?
Not really.
Okay. And second question is, do you think I should be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
I don't see why not.
And third question is, if someone did physically attack me for my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
I don't know a hate crime, but it should be considered an assault for sure.
A concern.
I hope not.
I hope you're right. Second question is, I call it my Jesus hat. Should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices, like to get my driver's license or passport, whatever?
I don't know. I mean, not really, no.
I don't want to press you too much. Okay, the third question is, if someone did physically attack me for my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
It's a realistic concern?
Not really.
Okay, the second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
I don't see why not.
Should I be allowed to wear it in government offices if I'm an employee of the government?
I guess as long as it doesn't really offend anyone or really.
What if someone's offended by the hijab?
Well, if wearing that is part of their religion, then they should be allowed to wear it.
I just made this part of my religion. Can I wear it in the government office if I'm an employee of the government?
I guess if people respect you wearing it.
I'm making it tough on you. Sorry. Okay. Third question is, if someone did physically attack me, I mean, I hope it doesn't happen, but if someone did physically attack me for wearing my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
If the motivation for it was because of the hat, then I guess. But if it's if the person just doesn't like you already, and you just happen to be wearing the hat, then it wouldn't be a hate crime.
No, clearly, yeah. That's why I say in the question, I say if someone attacked me for my Jesus hat, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for your time. Stick concern?
No, I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah.
You don't think it would be? You don't think anybody would attack me for the hat? Okay. Second question is, should I call it my Jesus hat? Should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
Yeah. Yeah.
And third question is, if someone did physically attack me, I mean, I hope not, but if someone did attack me for my Jesus hat, because of my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
No.
No, I say if somebody attacked me for my hat, if somebody attacked me, physically attacked me, should that be considered a hate crime?
No, you can't hit anyone. I don't know what you mean, sorry.
If someone attacked a Muslim for their hijab, that would be a hate crime, right? If someone attacks a Muslim woman for their hijab, that would be a hate crime.
Yeah.
So if someone attacks a Christian for their Jesus hat, should that not also be a hate crime?
Yeah, that's so bad. I don't like that also someone do that to Christian people.
Same thing. A realistic concern?
Well, there's a lot of morons around here who don't believe in what you believe in. So I doubt it, to be honest. I doubt if you'll be attacked. They might make some comments.
It's possible, you think? Okay, right. I don't think so either, actually. Second question is, should I be allowed to wear, I call it my Jesus hat, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in a government office?
No, you're pushing it there because if you can't select your religion. There's some places that say Muslims cannot wear the hijab.
But that's not government offices. Government offices, you can wear the hijab.
Well, I don't believe so in Canada, especially in Quebec.
I just went and got my passport the other day, and there's all kinds of customers that had their hijab on.
Is this the one with the mask?
No, not the full mask.
Oh, well, that's the one I'm referring to. As long as you show your face, it's acceptable. But I'm a Christian, but nevertheless, I don't think you should push it too much.
Do you think I should have the right, though? I mean, yeah. So okay, I'm not worrying about pushing it. So that's just me. Exactly. Third question is, if someone, God forbid, if someone did attack me because of my Jesus hat, like they attacked me physically, should that be considered a hate crime?
Yes. Because that's what they're judging it on.
Okay, here's a young lady that's going to answer the three questions. Thank you very much. Okay, first question is, I made this hat to wear it in public, but I had some people warn me that I might be physically attacked for wearing my Jesus hat. Do you think that's a realistic concern?
I don't think so. No.
And the second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
You should. If you want to, yes.
Exactly.
It should be your choice. Just like I'm allowed to wear my hijab when I want to, you should be able to wear what you want to wear.
And third question is, I think I know the answer that you're going to give. Third question is, if someone did, God forbid, attack me for my Jesus hat, because of my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The same as if someone grabbed your hijab, that would be a hate crime as well. Okay. Realistic concern.
I don't think so.
And second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat in government offices?
That I don't know how a law works, but I wouldn't mind if you wear it.
Third and last question is, if someone attacked me and tried to physically attacked me for my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
Yes, it would be.
Thanks. Enjoy your shopping. Is it a concern?
No.
And second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat as an employee in a government office?
Yes.
Okay. And third question is, if someone did attack me, I mean, God forbid, but if someone did attack me for my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
No.
Okay. So,
Yes, that's wrong. That's fine.
all right, fair enough. Thank you for your time, young man, and have yourself a great day. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I was about to ask you, you said no, and I said, well, what if I was wearing a hijab, or a woman is wearing a hijab, like, you know, religious headwear?
No, I wasn't really thinking straight.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Realistic concern?
I don't know. I feel like it may be a realistic concern in other places, but I don't think so here.
Fair enough. And second question is, should I be allowed to wear my Jesus hat as an employee working for the government?
Well, if people are allowed to wear other things than religious, you know what I mean, garments, and it's not hurting anybody, right? So, yeah.
Third question is, if someone did, God forbid, if someone did attack me for wearing my Jesus hat, should that be considered a hate crime?
Yeah, it could be considered a hate crime because it's a cross, right? So.
Realistic concern?
No, not here. I don't think so. I don't even want to call it a Jesus hat. It's a cross, but I don't see Jesus.
I mean it to be a Jesus hat, so fair enough. That's what I call it anyway. People can call it what they want, but I call it a Jesus hat. Okay, second question is, as a government employee, I'm not a government employee, but if I was a government employee and I wanted to wear my Jesus hat at work, should I be allowed to do that?
I don't know. That's quite the policy. I really don't have much of an answer for you. I mean, I could see how that might get under some people's skin, but to me, it wouldn't. Like, if I was a fellow government worker, it wouldn't bug me. No.
And third question is, if someone, God forbid, did attack me for wearing my Jesus hat, do you think that should be considered a hate crime?
If they specifically reference a hat, I suppose. Yeah, it sounds like one. I mean, if they have no other reason, that sounds like a bit of a singling out, right? So.
Realistic concern?
No, I didn't even notice. I didn't notice.